Physical cold shower is really uncomfortable. Counting in your head, you're looking at the seconds on your watch, and they're just completely slowing down. You do it, and you feel like you can accomplish anything. There's something to be said about putting yourself in uncomfortable situations and seeing how you come out of that on the other side. I'm not super interested in having dinner with my 18-year-old self. I think I felt like I didn't have a whole lot of imperfections. I could pretend and I could get by. I should have probably not passed any math classes. Basketball was number one. That was really the only reason I went to school. We may have gotten swindled, I have no idea. I'd always kind of fancied myself as a dependable person. Hey, what's going on, man? Someone that people could come talk to. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming. The teachers brought up on the stage in the auditorium and said, like, these are the group of people that you can depend on if there's any situations that you don't yet feel comfortable talking to a teacher or an administrator for. And I remember thinking, like, I'm a shoo-in for this. Okay. And I wasn't voted as one of those people. Yeah, you can sit here. That, like, kicked me in the gut. Oh, yeah. Are you guys expecting anybody else? Nope. All right, we might get started then. Probably don't need a... All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Guys, thank you so much for coming. We call this the Creatives and Entrepreneurs Collective. This is Nick Loud's home, so thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Because there's a lot of creative or entrepreneurial spirits and people in this community, and I think that we all want to collaborate in some way with each other, but sometimes it can get lost, that collaboration, in what can I gain from that person when I meet them. And I thought that we will all find more success if instead we can approach it as how can I help this person? And then by making those connections, offering your services, seeing how you can uplift somebody else's project, then yours will naturally rise as well. And so that's the whole idea behind this gathering. I don't want to be normal. Like, I don't want to have these run-of-the-mill conversations that are surface level. I want to go deeper than that. Once I moved to the Traverse City area, I knew that there was more than enough people to talk to, share things that would be of interest to the listeners, and then it was just up to me to make them feel comfortable enough to talk about that stuff. Things that would make people stop and think, make people stop and consider why their peer might feel the way that they feel. It's always going past, how are you doing today? I've just tried to find ways to get to that stuff rather than what are you doing to just exist. Every day I wonder why I'm doing what I'm doing. You have that little voice in your head that is kind of telling you to hang it up. Nobody's going to want to hear it and have enough to talk about to keep people engaged. What I have to say isn't of quality. Don't pursue this project anymore. It's not going to reap the benefits that you think it's going to. Make excuses. But that's okay, as long as you keep doing it. Right on, man. Well, thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. You have to listen a little bit closer, and there's like this deeper, more confident voice that's telling you, like, just hang on. Like, it's going to work. You're at the spot that you need to be right now. It doesn't seem like it, but where you're at right now would be so impressive to your past self. And so that voice is always louder. The other one is just more annoying and, like, persistent. You just have to figure out how to sift through those voices and find the one that's real. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cold Shower Podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Cramer.